So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. They get Marc Gasol.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
To the inside. And stolen by Flag. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Down low. Here's Flag. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And you see the explosiveness of Flag, the athletic ability giving him an edge inside.
Brunson with it. Now defended by Flag. And Wagner has it in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, in terms of points per attempt, the corner three is one of the most efficient shots in the game.
Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And here's Green outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
And it's crucial that Green hits from the outside because it makes everything easier for his teammates.
Now here's Green. Lewis outside. And stolen by Gasol. Dang with it. Now defended by Flag. Brunson with a clean look. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Williamson with the block.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And what you like about Gasol, he can put up big numbers, but he also does the little things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
And that one's good, Wagner.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Jordan. To the middle. Here's Lewis. Over Williamson. Lewis misses.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Dang. Pass to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gasol. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
For Philadelphia, they have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership, strong vocally on and off the floor.
And he makes all 3.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Williamson outside. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing. And at 7 feet tall, Bogut, an absolute threat to finish above the rim, especially when he's got that kind of position.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Green. Whoa!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
Zion keeping the defense on their toes right there.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections. because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Bogut. It's stolen by Dang. Williamson right side. Outside for Gasol. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. What a performance for Draymond Green. He has been the story for Philadelphia. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basket. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Philadelphia.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Artest. Good on the 13-footer.
Yeah, good touch on the inside shot. You don't want to overpower that.
Williamson from long range. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Yeah, you'd like to see Williamson be able to take that 3 more often, but he's got to shoot it better.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Checking in for Philadelphia.
Artest on the wing. And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Luol Deng. Second personal foul.
So it's Philadelphia now. Trailing by 2. Here's Artest over Deng.
I tell you what, and Deng is a committed defender. Can cover multiple positions, has that long wingspan, which really annoys shooters.
Pass to Gasol. Baltimore moving that ball around. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, that's a terrific pass. You love seeing this kind of unselfishness.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Baltimore.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just plain unselfish. And just went right at it, right? Noah straight down the lane for that finish.
And here's Robertson outside. Connects from three-point range. Robertson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Gasol. Back to Wagner. To the paint. Nice move. And Gasol with the lay-in. Gasol's got 8 points.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Outside Deng. Misses the 3. Here's Philadelphia. Pass to Wallace. Now Artest. Wagner with the block.
Well, that's impressive defense by Wagner. He gets himself into great position.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Shot clock at 2, and finished off by Noah.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Wagner from long range. It's Oscar Robertson with the rebound. And it's Pierce in the corner. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Back to Wagner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wagner's got it all tied up now for Baltimore.
Something Wagner continues to work on. It's huge when he's connecting from outside.
Free throw line jump shot. Again, Philadelphia.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Noah with the block.
A defensive stalwart. Noah's length is what allows him to erase shots.
And there's the drive. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we... halftime. Philadelphia leads by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
34.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Baltimore trails by 4. Outside for Roy. And it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession.
Baltimore team ball.
It's Giannis throwing it down.
Power and grace of Giannis, making it look easy like few others can.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Pass to E. Stolen by Lewis. Here's Flag. Kicks it out to Jordan. Close range, Michael Jordan.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Jordan. It's blocked by Shaq.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Ball outside. And off the glass. That one's good. Paul's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Paul loves that area of the floor. A mid-range jumper for him is practically a layup.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
And here is Green. 8 points for him. 13 feet away. It's rebounded by Towns. Baltimore trails by 6. Giannis outside. Paul, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, playing off ball. We've seen more of this over the latter part of Paul's career.
There's the drive. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Well, that kick out shows a great feel for the game, understanding the situation.
And Green slams it in.
Intelligent call there by Green, using the pick and roll to shake up the defense and find a shot.
Here's Paul. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And out of bounds as Baltimore gains possession.
Ball goes to Baltimore. Into the lineup for Philadelphia.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Bogut. Here's Flag. And Flag throws it down.
Just outstanding work in transition from Flag. He deserved to be rewarded for the energy he gave there.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And it's Towns missing.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
From deep, Giannis. Rashard Lewis pulls it in. Philadelphia leading by 6. In the corner, it's Flag. And Flag throws it down.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
That's the end of the
And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Philadelphia with the ball. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Back to Halliburton. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Pass to Flag. A three-pointer off the mark. Baltimore trails by 10. Inside. Towns with the bucket.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Well, he saw his moment and put on a show. That was pretty spectacular.
And finished off by Halliburton.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Buries the deep ball.
Defense has to be careful with Lewis at the arc. The guy won't hesitate to fire if given space.
Now Towns. And they come back with a three of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
OG hard charging.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Baltimore trails by 12. Here's Williamson. Knocks down the three.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And he does not hit.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain the possession.
Checking in for Philadelphia. Number 34.
9-point game. Unloads from 9. Count it.
And his passing is probably the most underrated part of his game. Pierce is a terrific playmaker on that wing.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Brunson outside. Got it to go off the glass.
Sensational feel in the painted area. Get Gasol the ball. Let him use his size and intelligence to full advantage.
Tries it from 19. Cleared away by Wagner.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
He drills the three.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Shot clock at 6. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First team foul.
Driving to the basket.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. It misses. And so it's Dang bringing it up for Baltimore. Trailing here by 8. That one goes in.
Zion Williamson.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Baltimore foul call. Franz Wagner. First personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And Baltimore calls time here. They're behind by 8. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Brunson fires. Can't connect from long distance. Takes the 3, and down goes the 3. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be.
63.